I've seen very smart buyers move to Greenwich, sign a lease first, and make a much better purchase 6 or 12 months later. I've also watched buyers skip the rental step, buy quickly, and feel completely confident in the decision because they already knew the town, understood their budget, and were ready to act when the right property came up. Both decisions can be right. The mistake is assuming one path is automatically safer. A lot of relocation buyers coming from Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, or Westchester are asking the same questions right now. Should we rent in Greenwich first, or should we buy as soon as the right home appears? And that question matters because Greenwich is not an easy market to casually test. Inventory can be tight, strong homes move quickly, good rentals are not always abundant, purchase prices are significant, carrying costs deserve real analysis. And if you choose the wrong area because you move too fast, that mistake can become expensive. So in this video, I want to walk you through how I would think about renting versus buying in Greenwich right now. Not from a generic real estate standpoint, but from a practical Greenwich standpoint, because the right decision depends on your timeline, how well you understand the town, what type of property you want, and how long you expect to hold it. Let's start with the case for renting first. Renting can be very, very smart if you're relocating from New York City and you do not yet know how Greenwich will actually fit your lifestyle. A lot of buyers understand Greenwich from the outside before they understand it from the inside. They know the reputation. They've heard about Old Greenwich, Riverside, Cobb. They know Central Greenwich, the train, the shops, the village. They may have walked the avenue and spent some time at a showing, maybe an open house or touring a few homes. And that's very different from living here through a full week. Your commute has to work. Your errands have to make sense. The neighborhood needs to feel right on a quiet Tuesday night, not only during a beautiful weekend tour. Renting gives you time to test that. You can learn which train station works best for your routine, how often you actually go into New York, where you naturally spend time, and whether the areas you liked online still feel right after several months. And that matters because buyers often change priorities once they're actually here. Someone may arrive convinced that Old Greenwich is the answer because the village is just so appealing. After living through their routine, Riverside might start making a little bit more sense, and another buyer may focus on Central Greenwich at first and then realize they want a more quiet, more separate, peaceful end of their day. And those shifts are normal. Renting gives you the room to learn that before committing your capital. There's also the emotional benefit. Buying under pressure in Greenwich is very difficult. You're moving quickly, you're adjusting to a new area, you're competing against other buyers and trying to understand pricing all at once. And that decision can feel compressed. Renting can remove some of that urgency. You get your local knowledge before you need to make a major offer. And that can be a real advantage. Now, renting first is not automatically the conservative choice. The rental market in Greenwich can be competitive in its own way. High-quality rentals, especially homes that are in well-located, updated, and available on the right timeline, can be very, very limited. A buyer expecting endless rental options may be surprised by how narrow the inventory is. And cost matters too. Renting a strong home in Greenwich is not inexpensive. If you rent for a year and then buy, that rental cost becomes part of the overall relocation expense. You may also have to deal with moving twice, storage, temporary furniture decisions, and the friction of settling into one home while knowing it may not be permanent. And for some buyers, that temporary stage is worth it, and for others, it feels inefficient. This is where the numbers need to be specific. A family paying a premium to rent 12 months may gain clarity, but they also may miss the purchase opportunity that would have worked well. If the market continues to move, waiting can become expensive. If inventory improves or priorities become clearer, waiting may protect them from a rush decision. And that outcome depends on the exact situation. That's why I would not decide based on fear. I decide based on strategy. Now, let's talk about the case for buying right away. Buying can make sense if you already understand Greenwich well enough to move decisively. Maybe you spent some real time here. Maybe you already know which train station fits your commute. Maybe your budget's clear, your financing is organized, and you have a strong sense of where you want to live. In that case, renting first may simply delay the decision you're already prepared to make. This becomes especially true when a buyer has longer hold period. If you expect to be in the home for 7, 10, or even 15 years, that decision should be evaluated differently than someone unsure as to whether Greenwich is just a 2-year experiment. A longer timeline can absorb short-term market movement more comfortably. You still need to buy correctly, but you may not need to optimize every month of timing perfectly. The bigger risk may be in missing the right opportunity because you were waiting for certainty that was never going to compete. Greenwich does not always give buyers endless chances at the exact moment they want. A well-located, well-maintained property near the train or in a preferred neighborhood may not come up that often, and when it does, waiting another year may produce a better version of that opportunity, and guess what? It may not. And that's where renting first can create a hidden cost. You definitely gain time, but you lose access to a property that may actually fit. The question becomes whether you're waiting to learn the market or waiting because you're uncomfortable making a decision. And those are two very different situations. One is strategic, the other may be hesitation disguised as caution. Now, budget plays a major role in this decision, and at certain price points, buying immediately may require compromise. Maybe the right neighborhood stretches the budget, maybe the home needs work, maybe the property is much smaller than expected, maybe the listing you like has enough competition that the final number becomes uncomfortable. A rental period can help a buyer avoid forcing the wrong purchase just to get into Greenwich quickly. And at the same time, renting does not solve budget constraints by itself. If your purchase budget is misaligned with the area you want, a year of renting may confirm the problem rather than fix it. But that still can be useful. A buyer may learn that the original target neighborhood does not make sense financially and redirect their search before buying. That's a much better outcome than stretching into a home that causes stress after closing. This is where the rent versus buy decision becomes more financial than emotional. You have to look at the full picture. Purchase price, down payment, monthly carrying cost, property taxes, renovation tolerance, expected hold period, rental cost, and the likelihood of moving again all belong in the same conversation. Renting gives you flexibility and local knowledge. Buying gives you control and long-term positioning. The better choice depends on which one matters more to you at this stage of the search. Now, there's another group of buyers where renting first often makes sense. People who are still deciding between Greenwich and nearby alternatives. If your shortlist includes Greenwich, Westchester, Darien, New Canaan, or other parts of Lower Fairfield County, buying too quickly can be risky. You may not yet understand the difference between a Greenwich routine and a Westchester routine, or even between Old Greenwich and Central Greenwich, between being closer to the train or having more privacy. In that situation, renting can help you live the decision before you make it permanent. But even here, the rental needs to be chosen carefully. Renting in one part of Greenwich does not automatically teach you what all of Greenwich is like. Living near Central Greenwich will not feel the same as living in Riverside or Cos Cob, and a rental can provide a local experience, but you still need to actively explore the areas you may eventually buy in. Otherwise, you may spend a year in Greenwich and still not fully understand the parts of town that matter most to your purchase. And this happens more often than people expect. The rental becomes comfortable, the search slows down, and suddenly a year passes without real strategy. If you rent first, use that time intentionally. Tour neighborhoods, track inventory, watch what sells. Notice where you're actually spending your time day to day. Pay attention to how the commute is on good days and bad days. Learn how your budget behaves in the areas you like. That year should make you a better buyer. It shouldn't just postpone the decision. Now, for buyers who choose to buy immediately, preparation matters even more. You need to be clear before the house appears, and that means financing should be organized, decision makers should be aligned, and your comfort level around price should be realistic. Greenwich is not a market where strong buyers can casually take 3 weeks to think after a good property hits. If the property is priced well and located well, other buyers will be paying attention. Buying right away can work beautifully when you're prepared. It can become stressful when you're just learning the market and trying to compete. And that's the real difference. The strongest buyers are not necessarily the ones who move the fastest. They're the ones who know why they're moving. There's also the question of inventory timing. A lot of buyers assume renting first means more choices later. Maybe, maybe not. Greenwich inventory can be seasonal, but it's also highly property specific. You can see more listings at certain times of the year, yet the exact kind of home you may want may still be limited. And waiting doesn't guarantee better inventory. It really only guarantees more time. And that time has value if you use it well. It becomes costly if you're simply hoping the market becomes easier. In Greenwich, hoping for easy usually is not a good strategy. Now let's get practical. Renting first may be a better move if you're new to the area, still comparing towns, unsure which Greenwich neighborhood fits, or not ready to move quickly when the right property appears. It can also make sense if your job situation, family timeline, or financial picture may change in the next year. Buying sooner may make more sense if you know the area, have a long-term timeline, understand your budget, and are prepared to act on a property that fits. It can also be smart if the right home appears and you'd be disappointed to lose it simply because you felt obligated to rent first. The key is not choosing the option that sounds more cautious. The key is choosing the option that gives you the strongest position. For one buyer, that position comes from renting, learning, and buying later with confidence. For another buyer, it comes from acting decisively before the right inventory disappears. Same market, different strategy. If you're debating this decision right now, I would start with a few questions. How well do you know Greenwich? Are you confident about the neighborhood? Are you only familiar with the town name? How often will you commute to New York? What happens if the perfect home comes up in the next 30 days? What happens if you rent for a year and prices move up and up? How long do you realistically expect to hold the property? Those questions will usually reveal the path that's more logical, because the rent versus buy decision is not really about timing the market perfectly. It's about understanding your own readiness. And once that becomes clear, the decision gets much easier. So if you're considering Greenwich right now, don't assume renting first is automatically smarter, and don't assume buying immediately is automatically aggressive. Both can be strategic. The right answer depends on your timeline, your familiarity with the area, your financial structure, and how clearly you understand the life you're trying to build here. If you want more videos breaking down Greenwich neighborhoods, buying strategy, relocation decisions, and how this market actually works, make sure you're subscribed. And if you're trying to decide whether you should rent first or start looking seriously at homes, reach out when you're ready. I'm happy to help you think through the options clearly before you make the move.